If you're a heating air conditioning company owner, salesperson, or technician, what's one of the biggest dangers that we face as an industry, and why is it important to you? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I gotta say, I'm completely disgusted by some of the things that go on in the heating and air world. I'm not a police of the industry. I can just prognosticate and share with you what this future is going to look like if it doesn't get fixed. So private equity has bought up a lot of companies, and there's some good that comes from it. There's some bad that comes from it. Some of the bad is the way that the employees are treated and some of the ways that they've changed with pricing. Okay. One of the bigger issues that we face are villain trainers. Villains in the sense that they're not teaching salespeople and technicians, plumbers, the right things to do. And right now it's bragging rights for who can be the worst at it. And I heard a story that I can't substantiate. I hope that it's not true about a sales trainer and some shenanigans that they pulled in a home. And the reason I bring this up is, like, everybody wants their exit. Everybody wants their retirement. Freaking fantastic. I totally agree and believe in that. But like, at what cost? At what cost are you willing to get there? What cost are you willing to get to your multiple? Now, like, this is your decision. It's not mine, but it affects everybody in the industry. It affects everybody who is in the world of sales, in the world of in-home services. Like, here is what the real story is once an industry loses trust, it takes a lot to overcome it and get it back. It takes a lot to work through the problems that an industry faces. And I will share with you that heating and air is like sitting there on the edge of, we've got a lot of issues. And you're like, I'm going to share with you how I know that. I get a lot of homeowners who interact on my channel, and they get upset about price. Okay, we get that. We know that that's going to happen. But some of the things that they share with me that I don't publish because they mention names of people, like, I have the responsibility to, like, I can't substantiate all these things that are going on with what's going down. But I can share with you it's not good. It's not what it needs to be. So here's what my challenge is for you, right? I'm not the police of the industry. I can make some recommendations. Hopefully you could take some of them and work them to your service. Like, if somebody's coming to work with your team, they should have a set of standards and beliefs that you understand and you know, and you can substantiate what they're going to do, right? I have a code of conduct. I absolutely have a code of conduct, and I'll share it on the screen. Right, I'll share with you what my code of conduct is, and I truly believe that anybody who's coming to work for your company, your organization, and your business to teach people to make sales and to have conversations should absolutely 100% have some sort of code of conduct that they're going to live by. I have seen personally, this isn't hearsay, I have seen personally sales trainers do some pretty horrible things inside of meetings, and it's not good. It's one of those things where some of these things are beyond cringeworthy, right? Some of them, I'm just going to challenge you to start thinking through, like, who are you taking advice from, and what kind of advice are you taking? And at the end result, like, is it good for your company, and is it good for the industry? Like, you're going to know if it's good for your company or not up front. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to be good at what you do, you should absolutely join my email publication, hvactechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. Private coaching, private training, discounted coaching, discounted training. It's an email publication. Are there fantastic trainers besides me? You're darn right there are. You got, like, Doug Wyatt, Sam Wakefield. There's a lot of really good people in the industry that can help you get to where you need to be. There's a few villain trainers in the industry that are about to cause a lot of problems for everybody. Everybody. Not just you, not just your company, but your organization, the industry as a whole. And I'm just going to say, hey, look, I know what I do. I know how I act in front of a room. I know how I act on a ride-along, on a training process. How your team is taught matters. How your team is taught really matters. Because those feelings, those emotions, those sayings, those word tracks, those scripts are going to be emulated out in the field. They're going to echo. And if you do make a mistake, I'm going to give you some numbers here. If you're a business owner and you're like, hey, Scott, what does it mean for me to pick the wrong trainer? About 6 months to a year. About 6 months to a year of you trying to fix things. So it's not just the cost of bringing that trainer out, bringing your team in, paying your to train your team. It's also the disaster that you could have after. So the marketing you're going to have to put in place, the PR that you're going to have to put in place, the reviews. Like everybody that owns a business should assign a cost to a negative review. What's that negative review worth, right? Your numbers are going to be different than my numbers, but I would say, hey, listen, a negative review has a detrimental effect, and especially if people get involved that never have had your service and they start going down the path of writing reviews because of hearsay, it's a big problem. My encouragement for the industry, I'm not a policeman of the industry, but my encouragement to leave the world a better place is to really pay attention to who you hire, and like really 100% bare minimum, they should have a code of conduct. Just want to let you know that I appreciate you. Got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.